Okay, welcome to the bracket, episode 186. Today we are doing the best sitcom characters. I think I'm going to put a little bit of a qualifier on here. You can go back in time and do like Cheers. You can go back in time and do like, All in the Family, whatever. Like, I feel like it's better for us if we say this is like 2000.
Yeah,
post 2000.
Our favorites.
What you're saying is Rear Admiral's going to be real mad.
Rear Admiral's really mad at us.
It's not an objective
Are
list.
Seinfeld characters in here?
I'd say late 90s, some adjacent. So we'll say the Seinfeld will be in because that was the one that carried over into us really with reruns more than anything
The
else.
mash heads are just punching their wall. They're just
So like, for example,
Alan, hold on, this
so sorry to Mr. Blutman too. There will be some that are going to be missing. I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. Lighter crew today, obviously just the four of us. Nick and KB are doing the Camp Barstool thing. So we're just going to do a lighter crew just to promote mascots today. Because mascots, if you are watching this right now, the first episode is already out. Make sure to go check it out. I mean, I've read the scripts to it alone. That's it. And I was like dying laughing at the scripts. I'm super excited to see what you guys got for it.
Thank you very much. We're excited.
I actually didn't know you haven't seen it yet. We could send you a link or something.
Yeah, but I could have definitely asked. There's one episode in particular which I don't know. It's not. I don't think spoiling to say. There was Sam wrote a lot of it. Where I couldn't believe. I'm like, how the fuck did Sam had this in his bag the whole time?
episode 4.
Bro,
keep your eyes
when
peeled.
I read that script, I went, who is Sam Martin?
Yeah, right?
I knew Sam, I just didn't know his last name.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck is Sam Martin? Because this is hysterical.
Yeah.
And he's great. And episode 4 is
Nick and KB.
Nick and KB.
Nick and KB.
Well, no spoilers, but that's not really spoilers.
But super excited for it. It's a really funny concept too. I'm assuming if you've seen this, you've seen the trailers. There'll be a link to it in our description, and I'll link to it at the end of the end card as well if you're watching this on YouTube. So make sure to check that out. But before we get to the best sitcom characters, let's talk about Game Time. Game Time. There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes it getting tickets easier and faster. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. I just look at tickets for the Yankees versus the Red Sox on Thursday. You can get tickets basically directly, look at that, right behind home plate.
Damn.
$374 right behind home plate at Yankee Stadium.
Not bad.
Which, if you want to shit on the Yankees all you want, that's a great-ass stadium.
Yeah.
Go watch a baseball game. And you can put those savings that you get back in your pocket, spend them on the ballpark on a hot dog, new hat, some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. So what are you waiting for? Going to get those Yankees versus Red Sox Thursday tickets now on Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time down the Game Time app. Create an account and use code BRACKET for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code BRACKET for $20 off down the Game Time app today. What time is it?
Game time.
It's like we'll be going from friends to rivals this week, John.
Why did you say like Francis?
Yankees, Red Sox.
You used them to see Wimbledon or something, right?
No, I tried to. I did not make it to Wimbledon.
That was I forgot about that. I forgot you had an issue with it.
It was
How's this leg cross? Too tight?
little pricey.
That's nice.
Listen, I have the tightest leg crossed east of the zip.
I know. That's why I'm asking. You would know.
So first up, again, we're doing best sitcom characters.
And Henry Houlihan, Dustin Houlihan, and
Can't
Marlon
make it.
Murphy. We're not up for the cut yet. We do this a year from now. Different story.
Very, very different story. So for a lot of these, I didn't want to have it where like we have multiple options from the same show. There'll be like a couple, one big play-in, and then we'll have. I picked what I would assume is the consensus number one from a lot of these shows. And we can talk about it more in some like the Cheah In Games. So first up, it is the 5 seed versus the 2 seed or 12 seed. The 12 seed is I do not like this show, but he's probably one of the most suggested options that we had when I put up the call out. It's Nick Miller. I'm not a New Girl guy. I'm not a big New Girl guy. I never got into it. I think it's just I don't like Zooey Deschanel at all.
I was gonna say if you don't like Zooey Deschanel and even if you like Zooey Deschanel, season 1's a tough watch.
Yeah.
They tinker with her character quite a bit by season 2.
It's funny because of the male character.
Yes.
Like, it's one of the first sitcoms. It's like New Girl, and like it's a female lead, and I actually think she gets overhated in it. But it is kind of funny. Like, it is funny mainly because of the male character.
Yeah, it's Nick and Schmidt for sure.
Yeah, and Winston, I think, is one of the actually most underrated sitcom characters of all time.
I completely agree. Like the last 2 or 3 seasons,
He
I
gets a
feel
little
like
too goofy.
They get a little goofy.
Yeah.
Is there an emphasis on the romance in New Girl? Or is
Yes.
it
right? Yeah.
same
I would-
percentage as a normal sitcom?
It's basically Rachel and Ross, I would say.
More or less.
Is Nick and Zoe, and then you also have Cece and Schmidt. Like there's a I would say it's a full on like there's plenty of romance and it matters.
I've never purposely watched it. I've watched it in the periphery because girlfriend or last now fiance watched it a lot. But I mean, there's a lot of very funny scenes. I think Schmidt's very funny.
Schmidt and Nick Miller are two top tiers.
Between them two, if I had to pick one though out of New Girl, it would be Nick Miller, right?
That's who I would pick. I think plenty of people would pick Schmidt, but I would pick Nick.
I would pick Nick over. I might put Winston one, but I would pick Nick over Schmidt.
Gotcha. And I think this
Progressive
is
as hell, by the way. Very cool, Tony.
yeah. I stand.
And that's going up against what I would say is a buzzsaw, but I don't know how you guys will feel about it. Number 5 seed Selina Meyer from Veep. Man, Veep. And see, like Tommy, I don't know if you've watched Veep.
I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes. I've thought it's very funny. I just haven't
hunkered down to watch it.
I haven't been I'm going to. It's on my list, but I haven't hunkered down yet.
But same, but I've seen enough episodes to know. I just feel like she controls any scene she's in, and she's in a scene with like 10 other comedy juggernauts at all times, and it's pretty impressive.
That's very true.
Selina Myers is like one of the funniest characters ever. Just like an unbridled piece of shit, like absolute asshole. And every scene, I think it's a great way to describe her. Like she's in scenes with all these guys who are like really, really good, trying really hard, and they have more leeway to be like goofier characters, and she still crushes.
Yeah,
she's so good.
It's probably the show outside of Sunny that I've watched the most.
Yeah.
Like it's Veep. I'm constantly watching Veep. Whatever. Like if I don't know what's put on, I put on TV. I just put on Veep.
Who's It's Veep that he says he's shitting clits. Son.
Yes.
Yeah. Timothy Simons.
Yeah. Eating so much pussy, I'm sitting shitting clits. Yeah.
From what I've seen of Veep, I mean, she's obviously very funny, but so are Buster Bluth and the redhead guy.
Yep.
Matt Walsh and
Tony Hale.
Tony Hale. Yeah.
Am I voting first?
Yeah, you go ahead first, Tony.
I mean, I've seen more of New Girl, so I have to go Nick Miller, but I am going to hunker down and watch Veep. It does seem very fun. Like, I did...
It's top on my list as well.
I jokingly said one time, like, I can never watch Veep because it's a female lead, and people here got very upset. I was kidding, for the record.
I mean, you're just talking about watching New Girl, yeah.
Yeah. I do. I'm sure it's very funny, but Nick Miller is... He's an all-time great character.
It's also... I remember that tweet from you. It's funny because you said something along the lines of like you need to be able to relate to a character.
Yeah, which is partly true.
For sure. I mean, it absolutely enhances the experience. But you are Gary.
I've been told that. That's Buster Bluth?
Yeah. And it's not Selina Meyer. Selina Meyer is Dave in this situation. But
all right,
the water bottle clip.
I'll watch it like that.
Fight, so you sent me that water bottle clip the other day.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, dude. Like he spends like 2 minutes of a scene trying to open a water bottle for Selina Myers.
Mm-hmm. Like he has like a go
in
bag
the background.
With her shit
it's awesome.
It's dude, that scene is so goddamn funny. I think it's from like season 7. It's a full 2-minute scene, and you can never really see Gary. But you can just see him fiddling with a water bottle. I'll show it to you after because I'm obviously not doing it justice.
Hard to do it.
It's really funny.
Insane how that show went like 7 or 8 seasons and like
7, I believe.
Yeah, and every season's great. Like they're all good. Not really any fall off in any particular season either. But it's so good. So you're gonna go with Nick Miller Fights?
I'm gonna.
Stroke.
I'm gonna do it probably 10 more times on this because these are the hardest questions I've ever been asked.
Can I ask you? Is it favorite? Is it funniest? What's our
great question?
Yeah, that's a good point. I went with just best. Like, who do you think the better character is? Because I think that does.
It's all encompassing. Funny, entertaining.
Yeah.
I'll go Selina, just because Tommy went Nick, and I'll keep it even. But they're both on my top tier. They're as good as you can get.
I think I would go with Selina as well, just because like it's a funnier. I think she's funnier, like a better overall character. Like I feel like Nick is. It's almost like not like cheating, but like he gets to play off a lot of other people a lot, and Selina has to lead scenes, and other people have to play off her. And she's just so good. Fucking Louis Dreyfus is amazing. So I'm gonna go with Selina Meyer.
I would have went Selina Meyer as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Miller's great in as much as I've seen of him. I think it's heavy on being charming and like fuckable.
It's also on being relatable. And like
Yes.
Selina doesn't even have that crutch to lean on. Like
Yeah.
she's got to be the president. Literally, no one can relate to that.
Yeah.
But like everything Nick does, you're like, I know, I
Grimy,
get that,
schlubby
bro.
guy. Yeah. It's like eating a
Does
giant.
Selena ever get like humanized, or is it more just for laughs?
Not really.
I wouldn't say she really gets humanized. No, she's a piece of shit the whole time.
And that's another show, by the way, that there's so many characters in Veep that could have easily made this list. Like,
Yeah.
fucking
God.
Timothy Simons alone could have been. Richard T. Split. Like,
I think on one of the KFC radio like watch lists we do, I just said Jonah Ryan's one of the greatest.
He's so
like
fucking
he's
good.
Joe. I think like you have Winston higher. I think I would have Jonah one. I think I'd have Ben too.
yeah.
for
Oh,
Veep.
God, Ben is funny. Shit. So Selena Meyer's going to move on. Now we have the 13 seed versus the 4 seed. The 4 seed, this will be our big play-in. So I wanted to do a play-in because It's Always Sunny deserves 2 options on the bracket, I think. Because we, at least you and me, and I would assume you as well. I
Yeah.
don't know, Tommy.
I'm a huge Always Sunny fan. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't watched the last
Who's it that we know that hasn't watched it? Well, I feel like there's somebody.
Eddie hasn't seen any show. It could
That's
be
true.
him.
Eddie hasn't watched anything other than horror
Marty
movies.
maybe hasn't seen it. I don't know.
Maybe it was Marty, yeah.
Marty.
But I feel like It's Always Sunny deserves 2 characters on the bracket. So I want to do a play-in for the Big 5. And the winner, the number 1 winner, will get the 3 seed. The number 2 winner will get the 4 seed. I think that's fair.
Yep, I think it's
Right.
very fair.
Sure.
So first up, we've got just Dennis, D, Mac, Charlie, and Frank. So who's the best and who's the second best is what we're looking for here. We can start with you, Owen. Like, who do you think is the best that deserves the 3 seed in this out of the It's Always Sunny main 5? It's really fucking
I really
hard.
didn't want to go
Each give our
first.
2 votes like now, and we see who are most
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
works. Like your number 1 and number 2 character.
tally them up.
All right,
It's really hard.
I
man.
know my
It's-
number 1. I'm torn on my number 2.
I know my one.
My my 1's Dennis.
Oh, my one's Frank.
I'm going Frank too.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, obviously, season 1. It's hard to compare that to the rest of the show, but it was just such like a bolt of energy adding him to the
Yeah.
show. It's such a different beast with him, and he's so fucking funny.
I think my
I don't
number
know.
1 would actually be Mac.
On rewatches, I respect D a lot.
Dude, she's so funny.
The physical stuff is really funny.
I loved a tweet this year because It's Always Sunny this year. If you're not keeping up, is one of the best seasons it's ever had.
I
It's-
got to catch up on like the last 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's as good
This
as.
last one where they did the underage drinking like recap, like
No, there's
2
been
week
one
each,
more
yeah.
since then, and that one was great too.
Okay.
It was Frank's The Golden Bachelor.
Yeah.
And they don't know how they're going to do hometowns, so they start rehearsing how they're going to do the hometown dinner, but they do it in front of a theater or in front of a focus group. So a focus group is watching them try and have dinner. It's unbelievable.
I think
It's
the last
unbelievable.
one I saw was when Dennis was getting like killed off, quote unquote.
Yeah. Oh, so you're way back.
Yeah, you're a couple
How-
seasons
that-
back.
I think I was in college still. Like,
Yeah, that
how
was-
many have they made since then?
I'm
Only
up to
4?
this new season, but I've only seen the first one on Abbott.
Which I liked,
Toss it
and
over.
I don't even know Abbott. I actually thought that I
thought
rolled
it
my
was hilarious,
eyes
dude.
and
When
thought
they
it was
were-
great.
When they did like the full waves of 9/11 at the lunch table.
It all comes back to 9/11 eventually.
Arabs are buying golf. Golf's not for sale. It's great.
So who'd you say your top 2?
I wanted to say shout out to D just to get the points of bringing up a woman, and then I'll probably go Charlie.
Charlie as your 1,
No, Frank 1, Charlie 2.
Frank as a 1, Charlie as a 2. I kind of think I might say Mac 1. I think Mac is really, really funny. Like, not as rich of a character, I think, as some of the other ones, but like everything he says makes me laugh. Like, everything he says makes me laugh. And it's just his delivery. It's kind of gotten like a little bit, I think people talk about it a lot. The Ryan Reynolds relationship has tainted him a bit.
Yeah.
But like especially in those first like 5 or 6 seasons, he really is such a star. I mean, he gets fat. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, him housing the chalupas and just like wheezing. like it's so like always thinking that he's the best when he's like the worst. Like, I'm accumulating mass. Like, it's somehow that character just kills me every time. So I'm gonna say Mac 1, and I think I'd say Dennis 2.
Wow.
Because Dennis is amazing.
He is. They're
I do feel wrong leaving off Dennis.
leaving off Dennis. I think I'm gonna too.
Really?
I think I have the same list as you. I think it's
Yeah.
Frank, Charlie, but everyone on this show is so fucking good
Yeah.
and so fucking funny.
It's splitting hairs.
It's crazy to have to pick, but I think I'm gonna go Frank 1, Charlie 2. And I forgot what I was gonna say about D earlier. I saw a tweet this season that just said, what Caitlin Olsen is doing with physical comedy is stuff we haven't seen since Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. when she runs headfirst into the car and dents it, and that's real. Like that's a real thing that just was an accident. They didn't mean to do that. It's so funny.
I didn't know that.
Dude, and when she does the Obama impression, every time it's like tears laughing. What's up with Congress, y'all? Like, now,
So I don't know what we're gonna do because my 1-2 is gonna be Dennis and Mac. So we're all. I mean, again, they're all 5 are incredible. Just Dennis has so many scenes of like, the Dennis system.
Yeah.
And the implication on the boat. Like those are some of the ones that stick with me the most.
Those are true. Dennis probably does have most of Sonny's iconic scenes.
Yeah.
So that's a great point. That carries some
And
weight.
again, Mac, I think just the subtle, listen, I love Charlie and Frank
But
and
Charlie,
Dean, but there's something
Charlie
about the
work,
subtle comedy.
Nightman.
I think Dennis has the more iconic scenes. I think Charlie's got the more iconic episodes. Like Charlie
fair.
Work, I think is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it might be 1A.
Yeah.
the Nightman. I mean, the play was one of their
play
top
is
early
incredible.
moments. The scene where Mac and Mac and Charlie get interviewed for like the job interview as that was one is so good.
Yeah, when he's like they just brought a picture of Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
That's their resume.
That's what we're going for today.
That's punk rock, man. Another great episode's Being Frank.
Oh yeah.
Shot from his POV, that rules. Dude, I love like the feeling like he's in a video game looking for the pills in their bathroom. And then he like sees clear again.
He sits up and he's got a Coke in his nose.
Okay, so
I'm due for a rewatch. I'm due for like,
Dude,
I got to catch up on like 6 seasons,
Yeah.
but
dude, even like the Lethal Weapon episodes, which I got rid of the one, but they're so funny. They're so good, dude.
And also to your point, not to your point, but to make you feel better, like later seasons I feel like are very underrated.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like what happened when and I don't know why because no one left, but like when
You're only allowed to be cool for so long.
right.
did Dennis ever leave the show?
he had
did
a
for, like, a
season
season to
where
do
he
AP
wasn't
bio.
around in every episode.
Gotcha.
And the what do you call it? The mannequin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Mindy Kaling.
Yeah. Okay.
Progressive Tommy.
So the way this is going to work now, Frank is going to get the 3 seed, but we're tied because Mac has a 1 and a 2 vote, and Dennis has a 1 and 2 vote. So we're going to have to vote between now Dennis and Mac to see who gets this next spot.
Well, I had Dennis 1, so I'm keeping Dennis 1.
1 for Dennis.
I'll go Dennis.
1 for I'd go Dennis too. I know I put Mac as my 1, but like the more we talk about Dennis, he really is involved in every great Charlie McDennis.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Yeah, it's gonna be Dennis, but
You think he's the lead if there was one?
I was going to say yes.
yeah,
I would say yes.
like he's the first character I when I was writing this down. He's the first character I wrote. Like
The
Really?
leader, so I guess it just feels like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis.
So that means Dennis is going to move on and be our 4 seed. So he's the 4 seed. He's going up against number 13 seed, which is, and I want he's going to get smoked here, I'm sure, but he's a character I love and got a decent amount of votes too. Hal from Malcolm in the Middle. He's played by what's his name? Shoot,
Brian Cranston.
Cranston. So good. Like one of the best TV dads you're ever going to see. There's going to be some other ones on here I'm sure we'll talk about soon. But he's so funny. He's like the perfect sitcom dad.
It just makes for such a fascinating like flip side of a Vinyl 2 watching that and Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Maybe just going back and forth. I see the edits to putting each other's music to it. It's
Exactly.
great.
So Owen, let's go with you first. I mean, I think it's a bloodbath between Dennis and Hal, but
Yeah, no, it's Dennis.
yeah, I'd go for Dennis as well between them. But I just want to give him some love because he's so funny.
Valid love. I've seen it when I was a kid, but I've never really watched Malcolm
better
in the Middle.
now.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'm because they're doing like some kind of
They're doing
reunion, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll throw it a watch before that. But I'm gonna go with Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis.
Yeah, I haven't seen Malcolm in the Middle, but it's going to be hard to beat Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we have the 9 seed versus the 8 seed. The 9 seed
I
from
might have put Dewey in there from Malcolm in the Middle, by the way.
Dewey's funny as fuck.
But continue.
9 seed from the Parks and Rec department. Ron Swanson, I think, is the best out of the Parks crew. Like
I'm a Tom Haverford or
I
John
love him.
Ralphio guy.
John Ralphio is tough because he's not like a
I know
main
he's
character.
not a main character, but God, is he fucking funny.
Tom Haverford would be my next though. Like it's I feel like if you're asking like a regular person off the street who's the best character, they're probably saying Ron Swanson.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think Ron Swanson is great. Nick Offerman's great. I think I almost just taint him because of the way people made liking Ron
I'm with
Swanson
you.
their personality.
To me, Ron
Bacon. I like bacon too.
Dude,
like-
it's the
yeah.
bacon. Like
Epic bacon guy.
he's 2013 like personified.
Yeah,
almost.
there. That's
not his
perfect
fault.
time.
Yeah.
It was
No.
that was the internet. The internet was just like, yo, you guys heard about bacon?
Yeah.
Like, that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
They it's very tight. And did you see how people were shitting on that like stomp clap music phase? Like he's that stomp clap music phase big time, you know, like whatever that band was. But yes,
Stomp clap comedy.
yes, stomp clap, very much that.
Bacon. Eggs.
But he's also really funny.
Yeah,
No, he is.
But my vote would be Tom Haverford from Parks and Rec. I think I think Aziz Ansari is fucking great.
Dude, he's so good. He's got a movie coming soon with Keanu Reeves that he directed.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where he's playing like I think he's playing like a guy that he's
A guardian angel.
Yeah, he's a guardian. Keanu's his guardian angel, and he's the Uber Eats driver for Seth Rogen.
Yes,
and they
yeah.
made Brewster's Millions thems. I think like he swaps them.
That's ringing a bell.
Yeah. But Ron Swanson, one of the funnier Parks things I think is when Ron Swanson like keeps getting back together with his ex-wife Megan Mullally, is his real wife from real life, and like they go
Tammy, all his Tammys.
all Tammy's, and like his mustache is gone, and they're like, "Why'd you shave your mustache?" Like, it came off by friction. It's so good, dude.
That's great.
So Ron Swanson's going up against the 8 seed from the Friends department. I think Chandler's I think Chandler.
Yeah.
Joey's the only other one I think would make it.
When you're a kid, you like Joey. When you're an adult, you like Chandler.
I like that.
That's what I just said.
My straight
seen
ass
it, so
was
I
just
thought-
looking at Rachel.
Really?
Yeah.
I just like speaking for myself. Like my mom would always have it when I was a kid. Be like, Joey's the fucking man. Like Joey has to get with Rachel. Like they're the two hottest. And then when you're older and you get a more sophisticated palate, you're like, oh, Chandler is just great. Matthew Perry does such a good job with him.
So Ron Swanson
peace.
versus Chandler Bing, starting with you, Tommy.
I think I got to go Chandler. I think again, it's unfortunate that I'm letting people ding Ron Swanson for me, but I do think Chandler is great delivery, dry, and it's hard to stay. I mean, it's hard. There is truly no main character in Friends. I guess Rachel and Ross, but I'm going Chandler.
I don't think I've ever told you this. There's one of my friends. I have a friend group where there's a Rachel and Ross dating each other. And I find that so fucking insane.
Really?
Like, it's insane to me, like the chance that they found each other. Fights.
I've seen Friends. I've seen enough of it as any person who grew up with TBS has. But because I haven't seen it like everyone else has, I'm gonna go
Ron. I think between the two, like Chandler is definitely the better character and is aged probably better than that Ron Swanson style of like, I want 500 eggs. You didn't hear me? Like that definitely aged a little better. But like I personally liked Ron Swanson more, so I think I'll go with Ron Swanson.
I'll pass Offerman on.
You pass Offerman on, so Ron Swanson going to move on. Now we have our 1 seed versus our. We have a interesting playing game. So the playing game is basically everything that I wrote down that I couldn't get into there because I didn't want every option. Like basically just all options from 4 shows. So one being Leon Black from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
All-time great to me. Steve Janowski from Eastbound and Down. So fucking funny. Dude. He's so good. God damn. Schmidt, which we had just talked about. Tracy Morgan, obviously from 30 Rock. Dr. Cox from Scrub is very funny. Very good character. Kramer, Elaine, Costanza.
Oh, Costanza's not on?
Costanza. Wait, did I put it? Am I crazy? Did I not include? Did I put Jerry on here, but not Costanza? I should have had Costanza. I'm going to double check on that. Red Foreman.
I'd be hip to swap that.
yeah.
In a second.
Yeah. Red Foreman, another one. Joey Tribbiani, Dwight Schrute, because I thought between Dwight and Michael. Michael's on here, not to tip too much. But like, between
I
Michael
feel
and
like
Dwight.
Michael's the ones.
Between Michael and Dwight, it's going to be Michael. Like,
Yeah.
I agree.
Schrute has kind of been Offerman.
Also aged.
Offerman-ified or whatever.
Yeah. Moira from Schitt's Creek, which is more of a niche one, but she got a shit ton of votes. A lot of people like Moira.
I think Schitt's Creek that's one of our more COVID shows.
I could not agree more.
If anything else was out, I don't think we would have loved Schitt's Creek. I like it. It's a good show. I enjoy it. I think Catherine Harris is unbelievable. Dan Levy's great, but I've gone back to watch it since 2020 ended, and I'm always like, it's not really how I remember.
I've watched a couple and I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
Andy Dwyer also on there. April Ludgate. Rafi from the League.
Ooh,
Robbie.
love the League.
That's
shout
tough because
out.
he's not a main character. Although he kind
He's
of
John
becomes,
Ralphio.
Yeah.
He kind of becomes a main character though in like the later seasons. He also like that. Jason Mantzoukas has like roles in so many good sitcoms.
Yeah.
He's in Parks and Rec as like the perfume guy. He's hysterical.
Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's hilarious. Like damn man.
Yeah, has he never gotten like
Not a main. I
a
don't
main?
think.
I don't know what he's done at all since those sitcoms ended.
Seen him in like a few random things now and then. He just kind of plays that same hyperactive like,
Yeah.
guy more or less.
On an 8-ball.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, am I this fucking stupid that I didn't include any Seinfeld option? I don't know if that means that we shouldn't include any Seinfeld option then. Is that what we should do then?
I mean, if Costanza's not on there, he's getting my vote easy.
Yeah. So let's say Costanza's not on there. I'm definitely gonna have to add him back in when I do the actual bracket because that's crazy. That I must have been waiting to add in a Jerry and then I just forgot to add it in. Made this very brief, very quickly not too long ago. So
I would bump the 15 seed and get Costanza in there.
yeah, let's do that. Good thinking, Owen. Let's Costanza. Okay, so let's get Costanza off that list. So now it's going to be again Leon, Steve Janowski, Schmidt, Tracy Morgan, Kramer, Elaine, Red Foreman, which by the way we didn't even talk about. Red Foreman's very funny in the 70s show. Joey, Dwight Schrute, Andy Dwyer, Rafi. Oh, also Adam from Workaholics, which you added. Oh, I forgot to mention. Yeah, Adam was very funny in Workaholics. So if any of those names stuck out, just keep them in your mind. So let's start with you. Which one do you want to go up
I
against?
was getting ready to say one thing, and then you threw in Adam. I'm going to go DeMamp.
Adam
Workaholics.
DeMamp. One
I
vote.
can't believe you've never seen that, right?
What?
Workaholics?
No.
You would love it.
I think that's why I've never seen it. 'Cause
Too many
everyone
people tell
does.
you. Yeah.
I am like, because now like it's so high up that I'm gonna be let down.
Yeah.
But I am gonna watch it still.
Sometimes you got like I have that still with The Sopranos. Like some shows you got to save.
Yeah.
You got to save for a rainy day when you know you're gonna like it and you're really gonna be in the mood for a binge.
I've done that with Mad Men. I'm watching Mad Men right now.
Oh, it's so good.
It's unbelievable.
So good. Between this list, I'm gonna go with Leon Black. I think Leon Black is so goddamn good, like effortlessly funny, and also like done so strategically by Larry David. Like he just like has the perfect amount of punches in every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go.
Also, him getting added to the show felt like a Frank Reynolds.
Yeah. Bingo.
Like, it's just a different level.
yeah, the blacks in general. That whole season was very
Yeah.
funny. So one for Leon Black from me.
I gotta go Tracy Morgan. Dude, he is. In fact, I was gonna say someone else. I forget who I was gonna say, but then I started rifling through Tracy Morgan or Tracy Jordan storylines,
Yeah, sorry, Tracy Jordan.
and they're so insane. And they're so, like, he wins an Oscar playing a homeless guy from the Bronx who has to use a football as a toilet. Yeah. He plays. He finds out he's a descendant of Thomas Jefferson, so he plays Thomas Jefferson in a movie in whiteface.
Yeah.
Like it is. And then one of my favorite lines in like all of sitcoms is when he sits down at a diner. It's like, "Can I have an apple juice?" Like, "We don't have apple juice." He goes, "All right, four rum and cokes then."
Yeah, that's like his opening line of the series.
Yeah.
It's episode 1. It's so good. So one for Tracy Jordan. Tyler?
I mean, I know he's been Swanson, but I got to give Dwight Schrute a vote. I mean,
Yeah.
Dwight, he's just a great character. You know, it's a good character when it literally almost ruined the actor's career. Like Rainn Wilson.
No,
can't
you're right. You're very
play
right.
anyone else.
Yeah. So if we're tied up between all these one options.
Shout out Stevie from Eastbound, though.
Yes,
Fucking
Janowski's
awesome.
such a funny character. I'll swap to Tracy Jordan based on.
Okay,
and
fuck
give
it.
him-
I honestly, Leon Black was my other guy.
Yeah. You see, we're now it's us. So Tracy Jordan's going up against number 1 seed. It's kind of weird because it's just him, but a fictionalized version of him. But Larry David, I think, is deserving of the 1 seed. And the guy you're thinking of is going to be on the other side.
Yeah.
But I mean, Larry David is one of the all-time funniest sitcom characters. Period. I think. And you want to talk about a sitcom where no season is down, like always funny, and there's like a fucking 13 seasons of the show. Like it's crazy.
I think that's something we do. We've talked about it with, with Sunny. We talked about it with The Office. Like, we just decide at some point that shows aren't as good anymore, and then we kind of start watching them half-heartedly. And then when you go back and watch like a season that of Curb that you kind of decided was it's kind of jumped the shark by now. It's hysterical. Like, dude, the Fatwa season, I watched that recently. Unbelievable.
Producer season's so good. The fucking
the producer season's great.
I forget what
That's like season 2.
Yeah, that's like with Stiller. And fucking,
2 or 3 or something. Yeah, but the fucking Ross is David Schwimmer. Really funny.
Yeah. Doesn't put enough raisins in his raisins and cashews.
There's one of the, I think the first, when they came back from the break, they had, what's his name? Jeff Garlin looked like Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
I know there's rumors of making another season. I almost hope they don't. I thought that ending was so perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were rumors.
I think there were rumors that he might want to do it again, but now he's doing that sketch comedy
doing a different
mystery
show.
show or something. But I think that was such a beautiful button on that show. No pun intended.
Who's he doing that with? Mel Brooks or something?
Don't know.
No, there is someone else. I forget who it is.
I learned recently, and maybe I'm the dumb one here, but I thought there were like 30 years between Seinfeld and Curb. I didn't know it was like
a year.
It was like 2 years max.
Yeah.
Probably just because like Costanza looks young, and then immediately becoming Larry David, you're like, oh, well, a ton of time must have passed.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think it was Seinfeld ended 98. I think Curb started 99.
Yep.
That's crazy.
He's a American History sketch comedy show with Obama's company producing it.
Oh yeah, and Cheryl Hines is in it.
Yeah.
Which is
there's another comedian in it, right?
I didn't see it
I thought
on
it was
this
him,
anyway.
like maybe Seth Rogen or somebody. I could be wrong.
But I saw, the reason I said the Cheryl Hines thing is because I saw an Instagram thing, like in a suggested post, where it's like Cheryl Hines getting iced out of Larry David's new show because of her marriage to RFK. And I was like, is that the reason? Or is it just like casting?
They don't need her.
Yeah. She, as far as I know, she's only ever played Larry's wife.
Yeah. So Larry David versus Tracy Jordan, Tommy.
It's got to be Larry David. Curb, maybe my favorite sitcom of all time. I mean, the writing is incredible. It's almost like I think the writing is even better than the character, but it's all one person. I do like that Larry David was like, I basically wrote myself as George Costanza for 9 years. Now I could play him better.
Yeah.
So I'm going Larry David.
Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
Yeah,
It's
Larry.
Sorry to Tracy. So now, before we get to the other side of the bracket, let's talk about our next sponsor of the day, Blue Chew. Get ready for the puns they write on this one.
Do you want us to be hard for this?
Yeah. Let's fucking let's bricked up for this one. Guys, enter the room dick first. There's one. Blue Chew isn't just a tablet; it's a cheat code for your crotch too. Stronger, harder, and longer lasting. Like someone gave your downstairs a pep talk and a gym membership too. Your downstairs a gym membership. Trying to work that one out. It is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. It's not a supplement. It is an erection resurrection. Guys, it's not just about performance. It's about legacy or third legacy. Give her a group chat. Something to talk about. Third legacy.
That was good.
Right?
I like that.
You know, when you lay it down, they're talking about how it gets up. Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little bit of Blue Chew. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for all our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use promo code BRACKET at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for details and safety info. Big thanks for Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Remember, I'll mention, I think last time I did a Blue Chew ad, I made a joke during one where we had Nikki Smokes on, and I was like, yeah, I bet you Nikki Smokes uses a lot of Blue Chew. And he went on like a fucking 5-minute tangent where I had to cut all of it because it was like so not brand safe. It was incredible. It was insane. It's like... I don't even want to say it again because I don't want to cut it again.
That doesn't sound like him.
Nikki Smokes, the very same. So now we have the 11 seed versus the 6 seed. We were just talking about Janowski. Kenny Powers, the 6 seed.
Oof.
Kenny Powers will be a tough one. But he's going up against the number 11 seed. I was just talking about him with Robbie Fox earlier. Phil Dunphy. Like, dude, Modern Family doesn't get the flowers.
Character.
You love Modern Family. I forgot about that.
Love Phil Dunphy specifically too.
So
Yeah, we can tell.
What?
We can tell.
The one that comes to mind is the just when he's talking about it, like his ex-girlfriend or whatever. I can't even remember the exact scene, but he says something like,
I
his
can't
wife,
believe
where
I
it's like,
just noticed how much you ooze Dunphy.
I was watching the one where he gets set up with Matthew Broderick on a gay date accidentally. Very funny. But yeah, so Phil Dunphy, who's very funny, so good, against Kenny Powers, who is... That one, I think, is really caught on more than almost any HBO show with, like, the frat sphere, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they really watch that. So, Dunphy versus Kenny Powers, Owen.
It's Kenny Powers for me. I love Eastbound and Down.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's an all-time character.
Dude,
I think I don't know.
you watch the outtake reel?
Yeah,
One of the
yeah.
all timers where it's hit
With Kim and Will Ferrell.
yeah,
at the-
feeling my plums thing.
Yeah, just every season rules. Following them at the high school, Mexico.
Oh, the Mexico! Almost forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm going Kenny Powers.
One for Kenny. Between these two, I've definitely gotten the ceiling of Kenny Powers is way higher than Modern Family, but the floor I think was pretty high on. I'll go with Kenny Powers.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Okay,
I haven't seen Eastbound and Down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at all. So I
It
would've
also,
done
it's just like the prototype. His character kind of runs through all his series. It's kind of
Yeah.
the same thing.
That's
so-
Danny McBride.
Yeah,
obviously.
That's. I was gonna go Dunphy the whole time anyway. I love Eastbound and Down. I watched it very recently, actually. Funnier than I remembered because I was always a so-so on Eastbound and Down. I was always like I watched it in college. I liked it, but I wasn't like.
Eastbound and Down has been out that long.
I think
pretty
so.
long time.
Yeah, right around there at
It's
least.
like the first Jody Hill thing, right? Like as far as I remember.
I think that's one where I just missed it. It just never came across my desk. Like I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's on. I don't know who's in. Like it's not in my brain.
He's a baseball pitcher who like
Flames out.
tasted
Gosh.
the MLB. Now he's
He's
coaching.
basically like the best closer in baseball, and he wins a World Series, and then he like flames out, and he's just like super egotistical, and everyone hates him, and he has to move back with like his brother and his
Got it.
family. But yeah, it's funny.
It's really funny, but I because I've seen more Modern Family, I love Modern Family. I think it's really funny. I'll go Dunphy. I'll just make this a 2-2. See what happens.
Okay, Dunphy. It is 2 for Powers, 1 for Dunphy. Tommy,
Dunphy.
Dunphy.
Easy, yeah.
So
I
that's
mean, I
what-
just haven't seen it.
So what do we do here?
you pick for Dunphy, heads or tails.
Tails.
Flip a coin. It's heads.
Ah,
Damn shame. Kenny Powers gets through. So Kenny moves on. Now we have the 3 seed versus the 14 seed. As we mentioned before, 3 seed is going to be Frank Reynolds. And he's going up against the number 14 seed. This is one where he's a very funny character. If you've seen it, you'd love this character. If you haven't seen the show, you have no idea what I'm talking about. There'd be Captain, I believe, Raymond Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I almost mentioned him earlier. I said if anyone from Brooklyn Nine-Nine's going to get there, talk about progressive, gay black man.
gay black man. Yeah.
Captain Holt is so fucking
So funny.
Everly, Andre Brower, right? He
Yeah.
passed away, I
The
think.
dry delivery is, I don't know if he smiles once the whole show.
No.
I've seen Andy Samberg talk about being on set with him because I don't know him very well. Andre
Brower.
Brower. I guess he's Juilliard trained or Shakespearean trained, or he's a very good actor. And he would say that like on set he would just flip between those where everyone else was Andy Samberg, and he's like, yeah, all of us had one level, and Andre had 10 of them, and he could just do whatever he wanted.
Joe Latriglia also very funny.
Oh, he's so good at
very
everything.
Very funny.
What's his name in that?
I forget the character's name.
Yeah. I know he has like a Hispanic name, right?
I think so.
Ramirez?
No, Andy Samberg, I'm saying?
Yeah, it's weird. Ramirez? Am I wrong?
Shoot. No. Damn it, I gotta look it up later.
I'm gonna look it up now.
But Frank Reynolds versus Captain Raymond Holt. Let's start with you, Owen.
I'm going Frank Reynolds. I could just picture him foaming at his mouth on a sidewalk.
Big Peralta.
Peralta, yeah, sorry.
Who's Peralta?
Andy
That's
Samberg.
Oh, well. Yeah, Frank Reynolds.
Frank Reynolds. It's such a bad draw because Andre Brower is so good, and like the character Raymond Holt is hilarious.
I know.
But it's Frank, like you're saying, sitting there with the
Sliding down a dry slide at a water park and cutting his back open.
going to the funeral of his ex-wife to hit on her sister, and just going.
To which that was actual puke.
Yeah.
He was actually hungover and actually puked.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, him crawling out of the couch naked.
Yeah.
He is
Forever.
The best thing about him, I think, is that, and I honestly think it helped me with mascots, is like I used to watch Sunny. I'd watch it and I would rewatch immediately the same episode just to watch Frank's facial reactions.
Yeah.
Because he's always doing something crazy. And like even when if he's not talking, it doesn't matter. He'll always have like there's like some weird face, and that would kill me. It was so funny. It was so unnecessary. Like
Yeah.
And he was so fucking good at it. and still is, obviously. He is alive. But it's Frank. Every name I say, I'm like, I don't know how that person's gonna lose.
Yeah.
I don't know how Frank loses, but it's
He
Frank.
also
and I love Holt. He's great, but it's an easy bloodbath.
The thing too, I think like Danny DeVito was just down to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which like he's a well-respected actor going into that show. Like not that he's not now, he still is. But like the fact that he was willing to be like, yeah, you could make me butt naked going through a couch.
Well, have I ever told you the story when he came on KFC Radio?
I'm not sure which specific one. No.
So he came on KFC Radio. I'll be quick about this, but he came on KFC Radio like 5 years ago. We'll call it whatever year Dumbo came out.
Yeah. Oh, his daughter. So his daughter came too, right?
His daughter came. No, his daughter. There's a different time he came.
Okay.
And so we're at Sirius Studios and we're talking about Dumbo and all this stuff, and so we got to talk about Sonny. We're getting into Sonny with him, and we're like, is there anything that you wouldn't do? Like, have you ever said no to something in a script? Like, because you do a lot of crazy shit. And he tells this story where he goes, all right, there was this one time. he goes, I get the script for the day. I'm in the car, and I'm reading it. And he's like, and the first thing that happens to me is I just get raped. Right? And he goes, and then, he goes to jail for some reason. And the first thing that happens to him in jail is he gets raped. And so then he becomes a white nationalist and becomes a Nazi so he can stop getting raped by everyone else in prison. But then he realizes the initiation to being a Nazi is he has to get raped. and so he gets raped by the Nazis. And then they realize that something went wrong and his
out of prison?
Yeah, he gets out of prison. But in order to get out of prison, he's got to get raped by the guards.
God damn it.
Right? And he said he's in the back of like a Suburban on his way to set, and he's steaming mad. He's like, this is insane. I've done everything for these fucking guys. Why the fuck with them? I'm not getting raped 10 times. And he calls him up, and he's like, you guys are out of your mind. I'm not getting raped fucking a bunch of times in the show. And they're like, read the whole script, Frank, or read the whole script, Danny. And he's like, I write the whole script. Read the whole script, Danny. And when he's getting raped by the prison guards at the end of the episode, one of them whispers into his ear, April Fool's, Danny. and he's telling us the story, and he's like, I didn't know they'd write a whole fake script just about me getting raped.
Damn, dude,
I kind of wish they made the episode.
That's a funny concept, yeah.
And then after the interview, the Disney people came up to us, and they were like, yeah, we can't have all that in a Dumbo interview. But they were cool. They were like, can you just cut all that and just put it in a different episode?
Different thing, yeah.
Danny a different time.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, sure. So we actually, like, 2 weeks later, Dennis came on, and we just we played him that clip, and it was very funny. But he's like, I remember that. I remember. He was
That's
pissed.
so funny.
So it's all Frank right now.
Yeah, Frank. I mean, I would like to give some love to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Very underrated. I feel like post like Seinfeld, Friends era, any show that, even post like The Office, I think a comedy in the 2010s that premieres on like one of the big basic cable channels, I just don't think is going to be as funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why, like an ABC or NBC, whatever, Fox comedy, like, well, that's not going to be as funny as like something on FX or HBO. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine is like the exception.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
agree.
streamer funny on basic cable.
Yeah.
But Frank Reynolds through this.
Yeah. Frank Reynolds going to move on.
I just to reiterate your point, I only started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine when it was on Netflix, and I was like, this was on Fox? This is great.
That happens a lot, I feel like, with Fox shows. Like, Fox sneakily gets a lot of good comedy shows, and then you don't hear about them, and they go to streamer again a second life. Before
Yeah.
So 10 seed now versus the 7 seed. The 10 seed is Joe Bluth, played by Will Arnett. He's the one out of Arrested Development I think deserves it the most because he's the funniest.
I would have went Buster personally, but
I guess if it's like, because I was thinking about it pound for pound, like joke for joke, line for line, or whatever, and that in my head
or
is
no,
Joe.
I'm sorry, Tobias Funke.
Tobias is up there too.
Tobias Funke.
You might be more Funke than Dunphy.
Tobias Funke is maybe my favorite. Like you asked me, like, oh, any off the radar ones, and I just couldn't think of any. Tobias Funke might be my favorite all time.
His line, which then The Office kind of appropriated a bit, when he was like, he can't fuck his wife because he hasn't gotten over 9/11.
Yeah,
It's so funny. And then Ryan uses it in The Office. He uses that line when Kelly Kapoor is like, why'd you break up with me? He's like, I don't know. I think I never really processed 9/11.
Yeah.
It's like, you took that from Arrested, you sons of bitches.
That's the Russo brothers.
The
too.
anal rapist.
Yeah.
I mean,
To him, like joining like the gay group or whatever, and Never Nudes, Blue Man Group.
Dude,
fucking-
when they have the when he's talking to his wife, I forget her name, and they're talking about an open marriage, and she's like, "What about an open marriage?" He goes, "That's dumb. That never works. So people always think it can't work for anyone else, but it might work for us. But it just might work for us."
All right, fuck, it's Tobias. Let's get Tobias in here. Let's get Tobias.
Fuke it up.
Let's get Tobias. But Tobias is going to get up against the number 7 seed, who I know is one of Feits' favorite characters, which is Jack Donaghy. Jack Donaghy, played by Alec Baldwin in 30 Rock. Jack Donaghy is so funny.
He's Donaghy.
He's Donaghy, sorry, not Donaghy.
Right, because his siblings go by Donaghy,
yes,
and they get a big fight about that.
Donaghy in the thing. So many funny moments for him. The one that's been going viral a lot recently is like when he's talking to Tracy Jordan and like impersonating his parents. It's so good.
You ain't no damn fool.
I might just be an ignorant black man from the South. And like the therapist is like, what are you doing? Like, it's so good. So Tobias Funke.
That just randomly reminded me of another Tracy Jordan line when he gets, it happens in Jack's office, when he gets in trouble for swearing and he gets sued. He has to pay a $500,000 fine to the FCC. And he goes, $500,000. Can anyone cut this watch in half?
God damn, he's so good. Dude, even, not Jane Krakowski, who plays the blonde in Rest of the...
God damn, she's in fucking Kimmy Schmidt, too.
Nat Portia Ross?
No, Portia de Rossi's in Arrested Development.
Wait, yeah, that's not what you just said?
No, not from Arrested Development, sorry, from...
You're talking about Jenna.
Yeah.
Jenna, God.
I can't
Ferrari de Rossi.
Oh, she's hot.
Lamborghini de
I
Rossi.
can't think of her fucking name.
But she's hilarious. She has, you talk about every line is hilarious.
Yeah.
Rural juror. So good. So Tobias Funke versus Jack Donaghy. Start with you, Tommy.
Tobias. I mean, listen, so I've seen about 2 seasons of 30 Rock. Very funny. Just haven't got all the way through it, but liked everything I saw. But Tobias Funke, I can't even think of him earlier. He might be my 1-1. I don't know if anyone just laughs per time on screen is everything he says is funny.
Such a good delivery too, especially when he starts doing like the acting stuff, like hardcore.
Yeah,
is a very like that theatrical delivery to everything.
Marlon's got some Tobias Funke in him.
Just a little bit.
Speaking of Tobias, David Cross, one of my favorite stories, did coke at the White House Correspondents' Dinner just because he did a key bump at his table. Or I think he said he put it in his knuckle. But he just wanted to be able to say he did coke in the same room as the president. Yeah.
I never watched Mr. Show, and I feel like I should.
I started watching Mr. Show when we started doing Out of Order.
Yeah.
Funny stuff. A lot of like crazy stuff, but I really liked it.
Odenkirk's so funny. He's funny. I feel it should work. So 1 vote for Tobias over Donaghy.
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack again. I don't know how he loses. Jack is got to be one of the greatest sitcom characters of all time.
I'd go with Donaghy too. So funny. I was watching the episode because I kind of soft restarted it recently, where he's going after Kenneth in the poker game. Like it's just, the scene where
makes him bet his jacket.
Yeah,
and he's talking Southern too, right?
Yeah. Kenneth Allen Page.
Yeah.
So 2 for Jack Donaghy, 1 for Tobias.
I gotta send it to the coin toss.
To the coin toss.
Fuke it up with Tommy. But I do like Jack Donaghy. Is it Gee or he?
I think he's the Gee, and his siblings go by he.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Isabel Rossellini.
Yeah. Oh damn it, Johnny!
Oh, I love my big beef and cheddar. So
or Feits. Or like, why are you in a tux?
Oh yeah, it's after 6 lemon. I'm not a farmer.
Yeah. So you're gonna pick for Tobias Funke, heads or tails?
Heads for Funke.
Flip a coin. It's tails this time.
Let's go!
It's tails this time.
That boy Jack. Let's go on a run.
And now our last matchup.
That pains me.
Our last matchup on this side. Michael Scott, our number 2 seed. Which you want to talk about?
Pains me.
He's just up there, man. He's there's no way. I think out of the Office characters, he's the one.
Yeah,
like, clear one,
easy.
Yeah. And he's going up against our number 15 seed, which is now going to be Costanza.
Oh, come on.
Oh man, dude, this feels
is a
like
championship level match.
This is an error in
fight.
This is an error in the seating. This is my fuck up because I was saving a spot for Seinfeld and because I just forgot to put it back in.
I mean, we started off with the Alan Alda snub.
So Costanza versus Michael Scott.
It's
really hard.
These
man.
might be my top 2.
Golly.
With Funke.
I think I'm going to have the 15 seed upset Michael Scott. Not against Michael Scott, but maybe for what he set up in later sitcoms. I think every show now tries to have their own Michael Scott, and that gets a little exhausting. Where, I don't know.
You could say the same thing about Costanza, too.
Who's Costanza, though? I don't know.
Like being irritated by, like you could say Dennis is a Costanza. You know what I mean? Like he's irritated by everything around him. The slightest grievance is the biggest thing.
Yeah, I'm going Costanza still.
1 for Costanza. I would go for Costanza as well over Scott. I like Michael Scott a lot. I think Costanza's more stood the test of time to me, anyway.
I would agree with that. Again, like Tommy, these are 2 of the best. I'm going to go Costanza simply because my favorite Michael Scott scene is not a funny scene.
Oh, it's the Scott's Tots? Or
No, my favorite Michael Scott scene is when he comes back from Survivor Man, and he's been in the woods, and Jim's been trying to run the office, and he tried to change birthdays, and Michael Scott sits down next to him, and it's not the only time, but it's one of the few times in the show where he's just totally normal, and you can see who he really is. He just does that goofy stuff at the office to make people light. Like he said, he's sitting there cross-legged and he's eating cake, and Jim's like, "Yeah, I had a bad day. I tried to change all the birthdays to one day," and Michael's eating, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I tried that. Big mistake. You'll get better at it." And he's like just so like calm and connecting with Jim.
Yeah,
that
that's
It's
awesome.
a serious scene.
Yeah, it's my favorite Michael Scott scene. One of my favorite scenes in sitcoms, to be honest.
That's a great pull.
And so because of that, I love Michael Scott, but because of that, I'm going to go with Costanza.
Shrinkage alone. Like,
Yeah.
that's one of the funnier sitcom scenes. Tommy?
I'm glad my vote doesn't matter. I don't know where I guess Costanza. But, man, I mean, Michael Scott going out in the front.
I know.
First
Yeah,
round.
that is crazy.
It's, again, that's an error in the seating. I'll eat that one. So now we're going to run through our playoffs, starting off with the Dennis versus Selina Myers. Good Lord, what a fucking matchup. Jesus Christ. Tommy?
I got to go Dennis just because I've seen more of Always Sunny. And like I said, Always Sunny, one of the funniest shows ever. Dennis, in my mind, was my 1-1 pick. So many good moments. Again, I'm sure Selina's great. I just haven't seen enough, but I'm going Dennis.
Dennis?
I love Dennis with all my heart. As one of the few who have seen Veep, I got to vote for Selina here.
Yeah. I think Selina is more consistently funny throughout the breadth of the show, Veep. I think Dennis has given me more actual laugh out loud laughs, like him in the car getting road rage. The suburbs
the
episode,
cereal?
dude. The suburbs, that episode is great. The one where he spills the cereal, but
when
then
he gets-
also the suburbs episode, like where Mac and Dennis move to the suburbs.
Oh, yeah. And they have mac and cheese for every meal.
And he's caught in traffic getting into Philly every day, and he's like, you seize the gap, you fat bitch. Like, he's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah, he's
Another
great.
guy who barely smiles the whole series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just very straight face, delivery, dry.
So
good.
vain, like him,
So vain.
turning gay to get the tips because he loves the
I
attention.
mean, the Dennis system is it's incredible.
Yeah. I do like comedy characters where nothing's funny to them.
Yes.
They're like him constantly having these what do you call midlife crises type things.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like where he realizes he needs to marry his high school sweetheart. Like, dude, he has so many good ones. Mac and Dennis.
Yeah, right from the pilot. I mean, his twirl pretending to be a gay bartender, probably a closeted bartender, but he's great, man.
Him maybe being a murderer also.
Yeah.
So 2 for Dennis, 1 for Selina Myers.
I went Dennis as
You
well.
went Dennis as well.
So we'll go 3-1.
Dennis. So now we have Larry David versus Ron Swanson. I think this is just a fucking rout, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a sweep.
Yeah,
Tommy?
Easy.
I'm not even gonna count.
Larry David.
I think
Don't even
David's
ask.
going to be chalked to the title.
You know what we might get? We might get a David versus Costanza.
Oh my
championship.
gosh.
It's
Which
very
really,
possible.
that is kind of what it comes down to.
But does it tint them? No.
That one is the other? I guess. No, not really.
Hey, we'll see if
It's
we
a
get
Yeah.
fascinating philosophical
We'll see.
conundrum
Cross that
if we
bridge.
get there.
David, we're assuming, is sweeping Ron Swanson.
Yeah, you're not
We're
picking-
we could be heading to a Larry David George Costanza championship.
Is Costanza Goliath in that match? Is it David versus
This is the
Goliath?
Superman thing we were talking about at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yep.
We got to get crypto in here.
Larry David versus Dennis. Start with you, Tommy.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still going Larry David. I mean, just a perfect character. One of my all-time favorite comedic minds, Larry David. I got to go Larry David.
Larry David.
It is, in all likelihood, Larry David. But I'm going to go Dennis.
Ooh.
I'm just going to, because at this point, at this stage, like, I'm just kind of going for interesting stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone here is as good as it can be.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn, what if we got all 8 of these people and put them in a superhero movie? That would be fucking awesome.
Get the Russo brothers to direct that, dude.
No rule.
Dennis versus Larry David is Larry David is for sure the better comedic mind. I think, and these are 2 great shows, no bad seasons. Fuck, man. You go first. I'll go after you. How about that?
Yeah, to lighten your pick, I think Dennis has more of an ensemble to work with, where Larry carries his show, and the strength of, to Tommy's point, I'm just gonna play this character myself, and there's the persona and his real life, it blends. I think, I don't know.
The fact that a lot of
awesome.
it is improv too is very impressive.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
which I realize, I think being the editor of Curb is the hardest job in the world.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the name Jeffrey Schaefer?
That's the guy that produces and I believe directed a lot of episodes of
Curb, but he's done every good comedy.
Yeah.
Really?
Eurotrip.
Legend.
I'll look it up. I went through
Legend.
a kick where I was like,
Did he direct Eurotrip or wrote it?
I think he wrote it. He's done I was reading a bunch of interviews with him and watching a bunch of interviews of him, and I was like, this guy might be my comedic 1-1, and nobody even knows who. I'll find his name.
They talk about him
I
in the
know he
writing room a
definitely
lot.
wrote it.
I've seen a lot of clips of that where they talk about him just destroying people in every writer's room for every comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeff Schaefer.
Yeah.
He's done
Did The League.
Eurotrip, The League, Dave, one of my favorite shows, The Dictator, obviously Curb. Hold on, let me pull up this
Eurotrip
full-
and The League are just about as foundational to my sense of humor. As it gets. For better or worse.
Yeah, he did The League with his wife is Jackie Schaefer. Oh, cool. Who did?
Yeah, you guys keep voting. Let me pull up. let me
His
pull up
cousin is
this
Ari
ant-
Sheffield,
Ari Shafir. Yeah. And Akiva.
who's in Mascots.
Yeah.
Episode 1
Who is in
premiered
Mascots.
last night.
So
Leave a hate comment, y'all.
Larry David going into the finals. I'm going to vote for him as well. Now we have Frank Reynolds versus Kenny Powers. Starting with you, Owen.
Damn.
Kind of similar in some ways.
Oh, it worked on Seinfeld too, Jeffrey Schaefer.
Yeah.
I mean, Kenny Powers is lights out.
It's tough. I appreciate you agonizing.
Yeah, this is tough, man. I do think he carries the show more than Frank does.
Mm-hmm.
And for that reason, I'll go Kenny Powers.
One for Kenny. I would agree with you. It's kind of like the Larry David Dennis thing where Frank is
Yeah,
working
it's
off
fresh in my mind.
Yeah, Frank's working off of an ensemble. And is it as funny if it's just him? No. Is Kenny Powers as funny if he doesn't have Janowski? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's weird to think about it, but yeah, I guess I got to go Kenny.
Frank.
Yeah, I haven't
Frank.
seen Eastbound Down, but Frank Reynolds.
Tommy, once again.
Back to the
Fucking
coin.
coin
Back
toss.
to the
Tails for Frank.
Anton Chigurh over
coin.
here.
Ted's this time. Holy shit.
You mush.
Dude, that's unbelievable. If you get it wrong one more time, that's actually kind of bad. So now Jack Donaghy versus George Costanza. Tommy.
Costanza. Yeah. I mean, if Costanza swept Michael Scott again, Donaghy's great from what I've seen, but it's Costanza.
Costanza.
I'll go Jack.
You'll go Jack. If you ask anybody on the street who's Costanza, 90% people know who they are.
Yeah.
But
You might be the reason democracies don't work. Are there people like you? Just I feel bad. This guy's not going to get any.
I'm a Nader guy.
I'll go Costanza.
Costanza, yeah.
So Costanza versus Kenny Powers. Wow, that's actually he lucked out. This didn't end up against Frank. I think it would have been harder.
How the hell is? I mean, again, maybe it's haven't seen the show, but Kenny Powers being in the Final Four and Michael Scott being a first round exit is
It was
criminal.
again.
That's how brackets work,
I'm eating
though.
the bad
Yeah.
seating here.
I agree with you, but also I'm not the diehard Eastbound guy. People love Eastbound. Love.
So Costanza versus Kenny Powers. Tommy.
Costanza.
Stanza. I would do Costanza.
Yeah, this is where Kenny loses.
Yeah. So
Just cutting a fucking Snickers with a fork and knife is awesome.
So Costanza versus Larry David in the finals, which we talked about.
Wow.
I mean, credit to Larry David. Like, that almost proves he's maybe.
Take a bow, you old Jewish bastard.
You've earned it. If any, I don't know if you've ever gotten enough credit in your life, but these four in the bracket, I mean, to write and then play by this bracket the two greatest sitcom characters of all time is it's something.
Yeah.
Both based on him too.
He defined TV comedy for how many decades? 4?
3 decades, 4 decades now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So Costanza versus Larry David in the finals. Owen, you're up first.
I don't know if my argument is sound, but I've been using it for a lot of rounds, and Larry carries the show more than Costanza. And I think Larry David's character in Curb, it spawned an entire genre of comedy.
Yeah.
Like, this is a Curbism, or like, this would happen in Curb. Like, I think people say that so often. Obviously,
I think they say that
people
about
have that about
Seinfeld
Seinfeld as
originally,
well.
I think about
But
that
I
all the
think
time.
I think Curb gets referenced more at this point.
I think about like any moment in my life that is like a Curb moment. I call it that too.
I mean, one of the biggest things that's currently happening at this company is the argument over dog poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curb episode.
Yep.
Big time.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just literally a Curb episode.
Now, I will say one argument for Costanza is that Larry David, the character, is he's almost not even acting. Like, he's really just
He is
being
reacting.
himself.
You're right.
Right. Like, Costanza, like, is almost more impressive. But Jason Alexander is, like, not like that at all.
Yeah.
Like, he's like a theater. And, like, the fact that he was able to embody that character so well, I think I'm not necessarily voting for him, but that is points for Costanza.
No,
I'm voting for him for that reason.
That's actually a really good reason.
That was
I might undo it.
I was going to say, I was like, look, we all just had a round of applause for Larry David. Great. 75% of this is Larry David. 25% deserves a little recognition, I think. Because I think if Larry David spawned this whole thing, like, if that character isn't played right, it doesn't spawn 40 years.
Yeah, it goes back, yeah.
Shit, I didn't even think about it that way. Because I was thinking like Larry David's made me laugh more than Costanza. I would say but that's also just there's more of him talking than there is of Costanza talking.
And it's really good writing. It's him putting himself in hilarious situations.
Yeah.
But a lot of times the situation's the funniest part of the scene, not him. Whereas
And Costanza's reacting to something happening to Jerry.
can be sitting in a diner and be the funniest part of it. I don't know.
I kind of like that reasoning. I'll go with Costanza on it.
Good on you, Smokes.
You're gonna stick with Costanza as well.
I'm going Costanza.
That means Costanza, George Costanza. The lowly 15 seed. How did that happen? Is going to win the bracket 186 best sitcom character.
If you guys had to do your, like, what would your final four be? Mine would be Larry David, George Costanza, Michael Scott, Tobias Funke. Those would be, I think, my four, unless I'm
I
missing people.
those are all
Costanza, Larry David, Kenny Powers. Oh, dude, we didn't have anybody from Entourage, but I don't know if that's a sitcom.
It's more of a drama.
Yeah.
Like drama.
Demamp.
Yeah. I think I would have Larry David, Costanza, Selina Meyer, and I like Michael Scott. I don't think I would have him in my top 4. Might be, I don't know. The 4th spot, maybe It's Always Sunny character. Like the whole cast, I guess.
Now I'm just cracking up at the idea of any other of these sitcoms having a season where the protagonist fucks Sasha Grey and does coke for the whole season.
Did you ever have like a Curbism, by the way, happen in your life that you can imagine? Like a moment where you're like, that was a Curb thing?
Oh, like every day.
I don't know if I have one that sticks out.
The one that I can remember is, I think I might have told you this once, because I thought it could be a funny idea for doing it out of order one day. I was at a play with my fiance, and we were sitting there, and like all the people are filing in, and this old guy is like walking down next to me, and he just like busts ass and falls, and I like jumped out of my seat to grab him and stop him from falling more, because he was like basically like cascading down the chairs. So I grabbed him and stopped him from falling. He's like, oh shit, you're okay, and like I grabbed him and helped put him back in my seat, and I sit back down, and my fiance's like, I look at my fiance, I'm like, pretty cool, right? And she's like, your whole ass just came out. Your whole ass came out of your shorts, and you flashed the entire theater behind you. And I was like, that is, to me, in my brain, a Curb type thing.
Yeah.
The one that sticks out to me, and I was just telling the story, it might have been to you guys recently, but I was in the Chicago airport trying to get breakfast, and I went to and this was the most where I acted like Larry David too, where I went to this hostess at the restaurant. I was like, you guys have breakfast and coffee? She's like, we have breakfast, don't have coffee. You got to go to Dunkin'. So I was like, all right. So I go to the Dunkin' right next door. They don't have breakfast, but they only have coffee. So I'm like, all right, perfect. I'll get my coffee from Dunkin', and I'll go back to the restaurant and get breakfast. I get the coffee. I go back to the hostess. I'm like, I got my coffee. She goes, you can't bring outside drink. I'm like, you don't serve coffee. Like, do you understand? Like, this one place has coffee breakfast, the other doesn't. What is the issue with bringing something you don't even sell in here? Also, we're at a fucking airport. Like, it's not like it's like you all make the same money. I think. I got it.
Like fucking,
I got it. You got in?
I got it.
it's not like you're going to like Nobu or something. It's like an airport restaurant. That's insane. Holy shit.
While we're at it, I was coming up the subway steps the other day, and an older woman was lugging a baby in a carriage. I'm not supposed to offer to carry a human baby, right?
I think you got it.
I think
Luggage, yes, but I don't know about baby.
That feels
think
like
it does feel a little
predatory.
Like I'm stealing your kid.
Right.
Like
it's one of those.
But I didn't offer, and then got booed for not offering. Yeah, as another guy.
Really?
After me, yeah.
Dude, it's really hard knowing when to help. Like I go through it all the time boarding flights these
I always
days.
go for it with old
Like, I'll put in
people.
your thing.
They
Like,
seem to.
But then people will be like, "No, I
appreciate
got it," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"All right."
they're almost
all right,
offended.
sorry. Like I always, I never hit it right. I never offer the right person who's like,
You just gotta
"Oh
hit,
yes,
hit it real quiet, like.
You need a hand?" Yeah.
you know.
I like similar to that. I had a thought one time where I saw
But
a lady.
moving forward, I should be grabbing babies.
You gotta
Yeah,
grab babies.
I think, yeah.
Like similar to that, I saw a lady with a baby in a stroller, a kid in a stroller, like running down like the West Side Highway or something. And like my initial thought was, oh, nice, like mom on the run, like she's getting a run in while she takes. And I was like, if I saw a man running with a stroller, I'd be like, he just stole a baby.
911.
You know what I think about sometimes too? Do you ever, like, if you're walking behind, you're just walking, you notice that you've been walking behind the same woman for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And you get really nervous about it. Like,
Yeah.
it happens to me all the time, and I'm like, and if you make the
Yeah,
same
I
turn as
stop
them,
into a church and go to confession.
dude, if I make the same turn as them after walking behind them for like a block, I'm like, they think I'm going after you
Yeah.
right now.
If it's dark out, I'll fully just like
Stop.
I'll head to the street and just get in front of women.
Yeah.
And then like I gotta walk fast and overtake you, so you
Yeah.
don't think I'm going after you. but then you're
Left
gonna
passing. Like I'm a biker.
But anyway, the
Wait,
winner.
last thing. I feel like I have to bring this up every time Costanza comes up. Has anyone seen the Jason Alexander Criminal Minds episode?
No, wait, does
No.
he play like a murderer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a child murderer.
Oh yeah.
And he looks outrageous.
It looks. I mean, I get it's Jason. It looks like George Costanza in a Halloween costume.
Holy shit, that's awesome. He looks like fucking Rex
Ben
Ryan,
Franklin?
Rob Ryan.
Sanders.
Yeah.
He
He's like,
does look like Rob Ryan.
holy shit. I've seen him in the DLT commercial before, where he's like dancing and stuff.
Have you
Like,
seen him? What's the new one? Is it mayonnaise? Has he been advertising lately? He plays like 10 different characters in a mayonnaise
I haven't
commercial.
seen that.
He's playing women. He's playing old aunts.
I did see that.
I think it's a Super Bowl commercial.
do you remember he had
Is it Duke's Mayo?
a tail in Shallow Hal? Do you remember that movie?
Never saw it.
Not.
I know.
Shallow
it, but-
Hal, he plays a guy named Portnoy, right?
I think so. But yeah,
Jack Black plays a guy named Portnoy.
Jack Black plays in Tropic Thunder a character named Jeff Portnoy. Oh, I think when he's like the farts or whatever, or the fart family. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, Jason Alexander channels his teenage girl in a new commercial.
Oh yeah, Hal. It's Hal Hartley.
That's what everyone's been looking for. So yeah, again, episode of 186. The winner is George Costanza. Make sure to check out Mascots again. As you're watching this, it came out last night, or
Two nights
ago,
ago.
rather. So make sure to go check that out. Very excited for the fellas. I think this is going to be the dawn of a new era of some stuff for Barstool Sports. I think it'll be very fun. So make sure to check it out.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So see you guys next week.